Devin, that's my guy. I was rooting for him the whole fight, but
In the high-stakes world of professional boxing, where every punch, comment, and video can have significant ramifications, the recent event involving Ryan Garcia leaking sparring footage of Devin Haney has ignited a series of reactions across the sport. One of the most awaited reactions was from Terence "Bud" Crawford, one of boxing's most respected and analytical minds. Known for his astute observations, unrivaled skill set, and no-nonsense approach to the sport, Crawford's response was anticipated not just for its content, but also for its potential to influence the narrative around the incident.
I don't know. Maybe the body shots that, he was throwing. I always said Devin be taken, but you know what I mean?
The leaked video by Ryan Garcia, which purportedly showed Devin Haney in a less than favorable light against Gervonta "Tank" Davis, immediately drew widespread attention. In the tightly knit boxing community, where respect and reputation are paramount, such an act by Garcia was seen not just as a breach of unwritten gym rules, but also as a strategic move to unsettle Haney ahead of their upcoming bout. Crawford, who has always emphasized the importance of honor, respect, and privacy in the sport, was expected to have a nuanced view of the situation. His response, delivered via a well-thought-out statement, touched upon several critical aspects. Firstly, Crawford addressed the sanctity of sparring sessions in boxing. He pointed out that what happens in the gym is supposed to aid in a fighter's development, away from the public eye and the pressures of media scrutiny. By breaking this unwritten rule, Garcia not only compromised Haney's privacy, but also violated a mutual respect that exists between fighters, regardless of their competitive rivalries. Crawford then shifted his focus to the impact of such actions on young fighters and the boxing community at large. He expressed concern that Garcia's decision to leak the footage could set a dangerous precedent, leading to an erosion of trust among fighters and potentially changing the dynamics of how sparring sessions are conducted. This could lead to fighters becoming more guarded, potentially stifling their growth and willingness to take risks for fear of public exposure. Moreover, Crawford empathized with Haney, acknowledging the challenges and pressures that come with being a high-profile athlete. He highlighted that every fighter has moments of vulnerability, and that growth comes from facing and overcoming these challenges, not from having them broadcasted to the world prematurely. Crawford's response reverberated through the boxing community, sparking debates on gym culture, fighter conduct, and the role of social media in the sport. His words prompted discussions on various platforms, from gyms to online forums, about the importance of maintaining a code of ethics in boxing. The incident, coupled with Crawford's reflections, served as a wake-up call for many in the sport. It led to a reevaluation of how sparring footage is shared and the responsibilities of athletes as role models. Promoters, trainers, and fighters began to implement stricter guidelines around the recording and sharing of training sessions, aiming to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. In the aftermath, the boxing world saw a shift toward greater respect for privacy and a renewed focus on the sport's core values. The incident also added an extra layer of intrigue to the upcoming fights involving Haney, Davis, and Garcia, with fans and analysts keen to see how each fighter would respond in the ring. As for Crawford, his role as a thoughtful leader and mentor in the sport was further solidified. His ability to address sensitive issues with wisdom and clarity not only enhanced his reputation, but also reaffirmed his status as a true ambassador for boxing. On the other hand, Floyd Mayweather, an undisputed icon in the boxing world, found himself embroiled in this controversy, as Devin Haney accused him of being a catalyst in the leaking of the sparring footage.
Ryan could be trying to just make me and Floyd clash and make me and Floyd go at each other just so,
Haney's allegations against Mayweather were severe. He claimed that Mayweather, once a mentor and figure of respect, had turned against him, motivated by jealousy or a desire to keep others from succeeding without his involvement. Haney pointed out that this was not a recent development, but the culmination of long-standing animosity. He accused Mayweather of providing Garcia with the sparring footage and influencing the narrative against him. This accusation pulls back the curtain on the often complex and multifaceted relationships between boxers and their mentors. Mayweather, who has had a hand in nurturing numerous talents, including Haney and Davis, seems to have become a polarizing figure in this scenario. The public spat between him and Haney sheds light on the delicate balance between mentorship and competition, raising questions about the obligations and loyalties of boxing's elder statesmen. This controversy goes beyond personal grievances, affecting the broader boxing community. It highlights the evolving role of social media in sports, where private moments like sparring sessions can become public spectacle, potentially harming reputations and relationships. The incident has sparked discussions about the ethics of leaking sparring footage, the respect among fighters, and the role of mentors in the sport. Moreover, it sets a precedent and serves as a cautionary tale about the permanence and power of digital media, the importance of privacy in training environments, and the complexities of personal relationships in the high-stakes world of professional boxing. On the other hand, Bill Haney, the father and trainer of Devin Haney, has been vocal about his disapproval of Floyd Mayweather's apparent support for Ryan Garcia, especially amid the growing rivalry between Garcia and his son.
And it was 6-0, it wasn't close. It was like Floyd was looking in the mirror when I told him.
Bill Haney has been known to be fiercely protective and supportive of his son's career, guiding him through the complex landscape of professional boxing. If he perceives Mayweather's actions, such as offering strategic advice to Ryan Garcia or being implicated in the leaking of sparring footage, as detrimental to Devin's interests or reputation, it's reasonable to expect strong words from Bill.
With no real fighters. Devin is the one that snapped that. He knew that the torch had to be passed, and he passed it to Devin.
He questions Mayweather's motives, criticizes the breach of trust implied by the leaking of private sparring sessions, and confronts the potential conflict of interest given Mayweather's history with both fighters. Furthermore, Bill Haney's approach in public statements often combines a defense of his son's professional integrity with an attack on the perceived injustices and biases within the boxing industry. Given the circumstances, Bill's response includes a defense of Devin's capabilities as a boxer, a critique of Mayweather's influence over younger fighters, and a call to focus on merit and fairness in the ring. In scenarios like these, where familial bonds intersect with professional rivalries, Bill Haney's perspective provides a unique insight into the personal stakes involved. His public statements serve not just as commentary on specific incidents, but as part of a broader narrative about loyalty, mentorship, and ambition in the high-stakes world of professional boxing. Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia has publicly shared his perspectives and reactions to the ongoing drama involving himself, Devin Haney, and Floyd Mayweather. Garcia discussed the implications of his relationship with Mayweather, hinting at some friction caused by Garcia speaking out about private advice and insights from Mayweather.
Just my personal opinion, I thought that he took his time, he was patient, more focused.
However, he also noted the significance of Mayweather's mentorship, suggesting that while there may be disagreements, there is mutual respect between them. This relationship, particularly Mayweather showing Garcia footage of Gervonta Davis and Haney, has added fuel to the fiery buildup to the fight between Garcia and Haney, especially as Garcia has openly discussed these private insights. Moreover, Garcia's stance is that while Mayweather's guidance is beneficial, he is on a personal journey to establish his own legacy in boxing. Mayweather has recognized Garcia's potential and charisma, placing him among the top names in the sport alongside Canelo Alvarez and Gervonta Davis. Garcia's loss to Davis and subsequent mentorship under Mayweather appear to be significant turning points in his career, potentially shaping his approach to future bouts, including the anticipated match with Haney.
He did what he had to do, went out there, executed the game plan. I'm pretty sure they had a good game plan.
This situation has also highlighted the intense rivalry and psychological warfare between Garcia and Haney, with Haney maintaining confidence and dismissing the idea that Mayweather's mentorship could significantly tilt the odds in Garcia's favor. Haney's stance suggests a belief in his own skills and preparation, irrespective of Garcia's connections and advice from boxing greats like Mayweather. Overall, while the leaking of sparring footage by Ryan Garcia set off a chain of events with far-reaching implications, it also provided an opportunity for reflection, learning, and growth within the boxing community. With figures like Terence Crawford leading the discourse, the sport continues to evolve, guided by principles of respect, honor, and integrity. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed the knockout updates, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to stay in the fight with us. This is Fight Radar, signing off.